Hey guys, welcome back. So glad you're here. This is take 6 on trying to get this voiceover done. And today we're making this lovely wreath. We're going to use a pull-through method base, this pretty green, I guess sage green maybe, a Hobby Lobby sign, and then maybe some mesh tubing. I really wasn't sure. I was going to have to mess with it all. This ribbon is perfection though. And I wasn't sure about which one of these, probably not using those, and I didn't. And then I definitely wanted to use that mesh for the bundles. Trying to figure out which ribbon, I ended up using both. And these are just going to be bundles to show you how easy it is to make a wreath when you just bundle everything. I cut the mesh here at 12 inches, and then I cut the ribbons at 11 inches. The mesh tubing was at 18 inches. And then the good thing about bundling is it's just such an easy way to create a nice wreath. Dovetail the ribbons, and you can fold them over, double them over any way you want, but I just do them one at a time. Now I always use my Bodabra, and I was going to show you this method. One time somebody said, why don't you put a wire in between there and help you make your bundles? And I typically don't, but I thought I'd try it, and I didn't like it. This is just the cruffle here. Just roll up the edges and then walk it down the center. And that gives you a nice little cruffle for the center of your bundle. And that's on the front of it. So that's why it's going in first, because when I pull the wire up, then I'll twist it around and that'll be the back. And then the tubing, I just kind of twist it around because it doesn't like to stay together. And then just do the ribbons. I did end up doing 3 of each of that back ribbon because I liked both of them. And then you can see I pull this up here, and it's not that easy to get it out. That's why I just usually pull it with my hands and then just put the pipe cleaner around it. And then here I got my mini Bodabra out. It was a lot easier. Then you don't have to pull it all the way up. And I just did the exact same thing, but this time I did not put a wire in there because, like I say, I just pull it out and put the pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaner, wire, same things here. But that's the beauty of bundling, is I usually make 6 bundles and just put them at the crossbars so everything is nice and even, symmetrical. Some people don't like symmetry, I do, especially with wreaths and bows. Now here I thought, after the fact, I was like, I meant to put this raffia in here. If you know a better way to put raffia or open up raffia, let me know. But that's what I was thinking about here. But then when I went to the brown, it was so much easier. It was like fold it over. But you can see how the folds take really, they don't come out very easily. So I decided to use that as my centerpiece. The center of the raffia where I'd put it in with the bundle. I just realized, first off, I say and then a million times. Sorry, I'll start watching that. Also, my dishwasher's in the background, so if you hear that, I am sorry. I did take the bundles apart to put the raffia in. I put half of them in the front and half of them in the back so that it wasn't overpowering. Turned out pretty good. These are pipe cleaners. I just pieced them back together from the ones I'd cut because the others were back behind all of that, and I did not feel like getting back there. This is one of my all-time favorite Hobby Lobby signs. I've used it before. Looks like the older ones had a little more dimension to them. It's just a great sign though. When I attach my signs, I always fold the pipe cleaner around duct tape, put a little bit of hot glue down, and put the pipe cleaner there, and it doesn't matter if it falls, you can just pick it up in a minute. Add a little more hot glue on the top. Be super duper careful because we're going to put these duct tape pieces there, and it kind of melts into the hot glue, and it's very hot, so be very careful. And my hot glue gun is like industrial, and it does not have a high-low, so I cycle it on and off all the time just to not make it so hot. Once you've got your pipe cleaners all on, put your sign on. Now, I was looking at it and I thought, okay, I need something else. I pulled these 18-inch pieces and I was going to put them there somewhere, but they just didn't look right. So I cut them in half and then just dovetailed them and then turned them up on each other. And then in between each bundle, I put that in there. Sometimes you're going to need more, sometimes you're not when you do bundles. Kind of just depends on the wreath when you're done. Check where you're going to put it first and then add some hot glue. Because once you put the hot glue on there, you're not going to be able to move it very easily. Then just put it back in there and guys, we're done. Super simple, bundling up. It's a pretty little wreath. Thanks so much for watching and I will catch you on the next one.